All right, folks, we're live, following through with the 3 to T series, playing the next week's most popular video. So I got a little bit behind on this with everything else I've been doing, but this was from the week of like October 14th, I think. Sheep Ranch was the most popular video, so we're gonna play a full 18 holes here at Sheep Ranch, which, from when I did the description earlier, that's part of Bandon Dunes out in Oregon. We got the Garmin R10 fired up again. So I got that in the top left. You guys should be seeing that. The club speed on all these shots. That last one was 74.4. And I think I have it, probably leave it there. I think it's in a good spot, both for the range, you can see it, and I did a couple videos earlier. You can see it there as well when I'm on the course. It doesn't block out anything. Ideally, like for here, for the range, it would look good if it was underneath the GSPro tiles, but unfortunately, when you go onto the course, that's where the mini map is. So I can't put it under there. So top left for the swing speed seemed like the best spot. What's up, Boogeyman Bill? Play this as a par 3 in the auto putt. Ace on the first hole? No way, really? I believe it was. This is a T squared course, who's a pretty good designer, so I'm looking forward to playing this again. Again, this was, I don't know if you just popped in, but following up with the 3 to T series, like I always say, the most popular video. This was back before I switched to the likes on the video, but this was the week of like October 14th, I think it was, 2024. Sheep Ranch was the most popular video, so we're going to go through and play a full 18 holes and try to get more in a habit. It won't take me that long. Like I could probably, there hasn't been that many weeks in between then and now, but I could probably, over the course of like a week or two, maybe 3 weeks, whatever the time frame is, I can just fire through these courses pretty quick. Obviously, one live stream per week. I can get through 7 weeks in 7 days if I did back to back. But yet another day in the garage where I said I wanted to take the day off, but it got up to just shy of 60 degrees earlier today, and right now it's pretty nice still. It's 58.2 in the garage. So all that time and complaining about the cold weather in here, I got to try to take advantage of it with the warmer weather as much as I can. I think the next 2 days is supposed to be down to the 40s. So it seems like these warmer days, they'll pop up. Like there wasn't supposed to be anything for the past. I looked at the extended forecast, and then I guess today was kind of warmer out of nowhere. So who knows, maybe something else will pop up, but I really need to give my lower back, which is not happy with me, a couple days of rest. A little catching up to do. We'll get through it. Don't worry about it. We'll I mean, some weeks I posted them most weeks, but like I said, I mean, I can get through 2 months worth of 3 to T videos in 8 days. So if I just start doing this, if I do like a couple a week, I'll get through them pretty quick. All right, I don't want to waste too many swings, so I'll hit a couple pitching wedges, maybe a drive or two, and then we'll get into this. A little bit chunky. How's the swing speed look? You should be able to see that up top, and it should be populating and changing every single time when I swing that. So I believe that last pitching wedge shot was 87.4. I had one earlier. It could have been a misread. I don't know. I'm leaning towards misread, but I had one at like 115, and then I had another one at 109 and another one at 107. We'll see what some of these swings I can get up to if I swing a bit more at them. That was partially off the hosel. Struck a little bit better, 122 carry. Should roll out just shy of 130, 128.6. Get one over 130, hit a couple drives, and then we'll tee off. I chunked, pulled it. 125. That'll probably get to 130, but that's not a very good swing. The Rockstar Golf thing seems to be working pretty good, though. All right, 130. Hit a couple drivers, and then we'll do it. Toey, 148 ball speed. That didn't feel very quick. What was the club speed? Probably just over 100, not even. 99.8. $154. Lost it right. 273 carry, though. That should have been quicker on the club speed. 104. So low. $149 miss hit. That felt, I was going to say that felt quicker, but that was 103.7. Not the best contact, but that one should have been quicker on club speed. 105.8. I feel like for the most part, if I hit it halfway decent, I should be in that neighborhood of about 107-ish, pretty much anywhere from like 105 to 110, I would think. Kind of surprised on that one. That one felt better. 151. Maybe not. 101. Oh, it felt better. 267. 151. We'll roll with that. If I can do that, that's fine. I pulled it a little bit, but let's, I think I have to download it. Now let's load it up. It's always a bit quieter with the chat with these landscape streams for whatever reason. Can't get as many people in here, but let's get out of here and load up the old sheep ranch. Bandon, Oregon, course designed by T Squared. All right, we will play it. We will go course recommended settings. Ooh, fairways are hard. Greens are normal. What's the course altitude? 72. We'll go with that. We will not go gusty. We will go calm. 8 stimps. We'll do, I don't know how this is going to go, so we might as well we'll go furthest back tees and keep the integrity up. We'll go Friday pins. I am going to turn on, I just don't feel like walking back and forth. I'm going to turn on the auto aim. And I got to remember to start doing this. It doesn't make a difference because like I don't have any like boosts on or anything, but just for the bottom of the scorecards, if I do force realistic, it's going to be the same anyways, but I guess, I don't know, if I remember to click that. All right, I think we're good. 8 stimps, I think it was. Normal greens, which is good. I got to remember that. And then the firm or the hard fairways, that'll give me some extra rollout, but let's head to Sheep Ranch. Get this underway. On the range there, I was hitting some of the older TP5s, but for the videos I did, I broke out. I only have, those were 2 sleeves. This is the 3rd. I have 1 more brand new sleeve, and then I'll probably end up buying the TP5Xs next time. What's up, Sammy? Making dinner. So mostly like watching you hit balls while I put around the kitchen. Nice. Mostly I don't know what mostly AFK means, but mostly listening, I think, maybe. Thanks for stopping in, though. Thanks for watching. We're playing a full 18 here, part of my 3 to T series at Sheep Ranch out in Bandon, Oregon. This is a Bandon Dunes, like, brother-sister course. We'll see how it goes. I'd be pretty happy with anything relatively close to even par. I don't know if we'll be able to do it, but all right, here's a good judge. While we're doing this haven't done one of these landscape streams in a while. What I've been doing as of late, it looks a little bit different from my projector versus what you guys are seeing, but I've been kind of showing this a little bit. If you just go press L and you press toggle advanced, that brightened it up. Do you guys like this better? Like, I know I don't want to press save and exit if it doesn't look better. It looks like it brightened it up, and I press cancel, and now it goes back to like this darker kind of shaded green. Do you have any preference on one versus the other? It seemed like the other one was a little bit brighter. Oh, away from the keyboard? Got it. I don't know all those acronyms. I think I like the advance better. It's weird though, you don't even change anything, and even that makes it a little bit brighter. I don't know if the graphics, I don't know. We'll go with that. But here we go. Sheep Ranch, first hole, par 5, 559. We'll hit the flyover. Get the mouse out of the way. You can hear the ocean crashing in the background. Pretty cool. A lot of undulation in these fairways. Do not want to be long on this approach shot. Pin is back right too. Maybe I should have done Thursday pins. All right. I don't love those trees on the left. So, whoa. Uh-oh. I'm clicking all kinds of buttons. Well, apparently that's as far. Well, GSPro being glitchy again. Tried to move over. All right, we'll go with that. And now if we press J and aim where we want to go, we'll go up the right side over here. Hopefully it draws. Go about there. What does that say? Down. We're really going to clean off the lens of my projector. Down 11 yards, at least for the hole. So this will help, at least for some of it. Here we go. We're like right next to this tee marker. They better not hit off the tee marker. It's going to be a rough start if that's the case. Oh. And like I said, hopefully it drew, and it did not. That was terrible. That was super low heel. Not the best start, and that was not quick. What was the club speed? 100? My lower back is just toast. All right, leaves us with 314 down 10. We're gonna run a 3-wood up there. See where we're aimed. Should be fine. Oh no. That's a brand new ball. That was hit pretty good. I'm going to chalk that up to a misread. This is a brand new ball. I don't know why. That did not feel like that. That actually felt like pretty good contact. That one I did not have as a 30 spin axis left. That kind of sucks. That was hit decent. 144 off the deck. Like I didn't clobber it. 213. I don't know about that read. That didn't seem like that, but we'll go with it. You just got to 95 in club speed? Nice. What was that? What was the 3-wood? 99? I hit a couple. Hopefully I loosen up a little bit. It is nice and warm. I want to try to get up towards like 110 if I swing hard on a couple drivers. All right, 112 out of the rough. We'll go pitch and wedge. It's going to come out a little bit right. Not much. A little bit on the downslope. Um, 112 up about 3, so 115, and then the rough another 6 yards. So this should be fine with a pretty full pitch and wedge. Pulled it off the toe, and that's 130. That's going to sit. Stop. Don't go down the hill. Okay. Not the best. That was hit pretty. Always goes further when you hook it off the toe, but 130 carry on a pitch and wedge. I don't hate it. It's just wish that was a little bit more squared up. Now we're out of the deep rough, 19 yards up to, so 21, and then 20% is going to be another 4 yards. So we're at like 25. It's going to come out left. What's this heat map looking like? want to play it to the right. We'll try that. $31. All right. Not horrendous. A little bit too much juice, but we have a putt for par, and I don't have to aim, which is nice. So we just got to get the speed right. 8 stimps, 15 feet, down 1, playing 14. I pulled it. All right, bogey on 1 to start. 1 over through 1. Second hole, par 4, 324. It's a little more manageable from these furthest back tees. 5-foot gimme circles, you guys know the deal. Dogleg right by the look of it, but we'll hit the flyover. Man, this course looks good. For Friday pins, these things are kind of tucked. All right, let's swing a little bit harder. See if we can get up towards 107, 109, 110. Oh, that's left. 155, way left. Sit. That should be faster on the club speed, though. And that was pretty poor mishit, so the efficiency. 102? I don't know about that. What's the efficiency on that, then? 102, 155. That seems a bit low from the Garmin. That seems rather efficient for not a very good contacted ball. 155 divided by 102.1. Yeah, 151.8. No way. No way on that shot. Yeah, it's based on the day, so you can select Thursday through Sunday. I picked Friday, which don't seem too friendly for Friday. Generally speaking, for the tournaments, like Thursdays are the easiest, then Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday. But leaves us with 78 out of the rough, up a yard, so 79, and then 6% is going to be 5 yards or so. So like 84-ish. $86. Pulled it left again. I didn't want to aim too far right because it was already going to come out right and the pin was over there, but halfway decent look for birdie. Releasing my hands too quick. $23 playing 20. Hit it a little bit firm and I pushed it. Break. All right. Par. We'll take it. We're trending in the right direction at least. 1 over through 2. Third hole, par 3. 122 down 5. So we got 117. I think that's going to be 3/4 pitch and wedge. Could either muscle up an approach wedge or I think 3/4 pitch and wedge is probably a little bit better on the old club selection. 114. Should be decent. Good distance. Overcooked it just a little bit too much left again, but I'll take that. Good looking bird again. 11 feet. Go! Wow. 0.2. Should have made that. Pushed it 0.2. That would have got us back to even, too. All right. 1 over through 3. Fourth hole, par 4. 471. You guys can start getting used to me. If I feel like I hit them good, I'm gonna take credit for the Garmin misreads that read it higher than it should have been, and I'm gonna blame the Garmin as soon as like that one when the club speed was too low on that last tee shot. So basically, if it's a misread in my favor, I'm gonna pretend that it was all me, and if it's a misread not in my favor, then I'm gonna complain about it. Where the heck are we going? I mean, I guess down the middle. There's room left and right. This is pretty open. These like almost link style courses, I get kind of disoriented because like there's not like a ton of trees and whatnot to like differentiate. Like it looks like I'm just like 200 yards, 300 yards wide that you can just hit. It's kind of tough seeing where the fairway is. Oh, so far off the toe. 257, 153. That was low toe. 104.6. All right, leaves us with 199 in the fairway. Down about a yard. We'll play it here. Should be a 6, but I need to hit the 6 pretty good to get it there. So I think we're going to go 5. Oh, that's got to sit. 200 carry. I hit that good. Sit. That's a pretty good 5-iron right there. Usually play my 6 in the neighborhood of about 200, 205, but like I was saying, I had to hit it good. I actually struck that 5 really well. Nice little baby draw on it too. Usually I play the 5 up towards like 215-ish, which that was 212. Oh well, that's a good miss. That was a good strike. 43 feet. For birdie. What'd I swing that 5 at? 120? I think that one almost picked up the ball speed on that one. I mean, I like to pretend I hit that 120, but the square had the ball speed at 129. I don't know about that one. It could have picked up the ball instead of the. That's a lot though. 9 miles an hour difference. Obviously, I didn't swing my 5-iron at 120, so. Sit down, sit. Been leaving those lag putts short. I wanted to get it there, but that was way too much. 7 feet. A little bit of a pull, but we got it to work. We're on the par train. We are securely, safely on the par train right now. 1 over through 4, 5th hole par 3, 209. Despite my back being super sore and tight, it is a big, big, big difference out here, and we're dropping a little bit on the temperature, but 57.5, it's a big difference being able to swing and stay somewhat loose. All right, I guess. Do we hit the 5 again? I don't know if I'm going to have as good of a strike again. It probably almost hit a 4, but we'll try the 5. I wouldn't mind, even if I don't catch it great, being a little bit shorter on like the front side of the green. Off the back of this again is kind of trouble. Can we get 2 good strikes from a 5-iron in a row? That's the question. Toey. Seemed a little wonky. That didn't start that far right. At least it didn't feel like it. I don't know, maybe. There shouldn't be any issues with the brand new balls unless the Garmin's throwing it off. That seemed kind of short. Like that didn't, it obviously wasn't as good as the last one. It was off the toe. But for ball speed to drop 20 miles an hour on that, I don't know. I don't know. That one I swung at 89. That seems a little more realistic. Oh well. Leaves us with 37. It's going to come out right. What's this heat map doing? Oh boy. Oh boy. .47 sit. All right, take 2. Trying to use my 60-degree more from that, and I had a lot of spin on it. Like that had 8,000 spin for kind of a choke down 60-degree shot, which I don't hate. It's just my distance control on those is tough. 12 yards. This thing I think is still right. It's gonna. I guess it's all just. All right. Another. Oh, I was gonna say another par bogey. I guess that was a par 3. We were 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 over through 5. 6th hole. I don't even feel like I'm playing that bad. Hopefully we'll get a couple birdies here and get it back towards even. 6th hole, par 4, 439. Right on this one is no bueno. One 54, 264. Not terrible. Trying to swing a little bit harder. That was 104.6. Trying to swing a little bit harder on some of these tee shots. What is, out of curiosity, that seems pretty efficient though again. I remember the Garmin, generally speaking, the radar is a little bit slower than camera-based in terms of swing speed, and I think even ball speed. But 154.3 divided by 104.6, 147 maybe. That wasn't terrible. Maybe that was right. Leaves us with 156 up 4. So 159. It's going to be an 8 iron. And lately, I've been hitting this halfway decent. So we'll see. I don't need to clobber it, but still want to just get it there. A little bit long won't be terrible. Toey. 156 though. That's got to bounce right. Not a bad miss, all things considered. Just need to make a putt. 20 feet, playing 18 feet. Do it. There we go. We got one back. Tweet, tweet. 1 over through 6. 7th hole, par 3, 160. Down about, I think it's going to be an 8 iron again. Down about 4 yards. Oh, the pin's in the back though. All right. Well, it's still going to be, I can't get my 9 iron there. So that last one I hit 156, but it wasn't the best contact. Take a little bit off it, I guess. Problem is I do that and then I baby it and I take way too much off. Really, I should probably just hit this pretty full and account for a slight mishit, but let's see what we can do with the 8. Oh, all right, I'll go and do that. So thin and heely. It's going to work, but that was any thinner and heelier, that would have been off the hosel. Yikes, 50-footer. That's what happens when I try to do like a smoother. It's like I either got to swing hard or I just can't hit it. I have a tough time taking speed off, like choking down and like feel like, all right, I'm going to try to like hit this smoother or feather it in. I just can't. I don't have that in my wheelhouse. 50 feet. Get inside the circle. Push that 0.6. Is this for par? Yeah. Come on, we need this to go. 8 feet, 10 inches. I pulled it, but hit it a little bit off the toe. We got it to go for par. One over through 7, 8th hole, par 4. Have we had a par 5 yet? Must be a lot of par 5s on the back. Oh, the first one was a par 5. And then we have 1, 2, we have 3 on the back. All right, 8th hole, par 4, 408. Where the heck are we going? Is that over there to the right, I'm assuming? Can we crack 155 on the ball speed? That's the question. 153.5. It's not a bad ball though. 263 carry. Living right around that 105-ish. 124. Up about 4. Should be nice, comfortable pitching wedge, I think. Ooh. Well, see, this is the problem with the heat map. I always aim right for the draw, but this one really I should aim left and hit a fade into it, but I can't do that, so. Chunk pull, sit. $18 feet. Highly recommend if you guys are just playing for fun. It's so much nicer with this auto aim not to have to walk back and forth and try to read it and aim. If you're just kind of playing for funsies like I am, highly recommend turning this on. It speeds things up, makes it more enjoyable. You're not tormenting yourself over reading the greens. Hit it a little bit firm or a lot firm. $7 feet playing 8. Whew. Just caught the lip for another par. All right, we're piecing it together a little bit. 1 over through 8, 9th hole par 4, 382. Go figure. Black Cloud was in here the other day complaining, oh, how come you don't play courses anymore? And then I go and play courses and he doesn't show up. Yeah, if they just allowed that in SGT. I mean, I get it. You're playing competitively, so to speak, with SGT. You can't do that. But, I mean, just for, like, practice rounds, if you're playing with, like, friends or family, it does speed it up a lot. If you're playing with, like, even only one other person, you got both of you, if you're playing either together as a scramble or against each other as, like, a match. You're standing back there trying to read the stupid dots. I mean, the golf, I'm not trying to impress anyone, so the golf is what it is. I get, really, I should be reading these, but for something like this, where I'm just kind of hitting it around. Oh, wow. I keep doing that stuff. I'm going to break my driver. That was like off like the side part of the driver. It's so far off the toe. Gotta put some new wear marks in this thing. 270 somehow. Goes to show, you're better off being towards the toe than the heel. Swung that at 105.6. I've been trying to swing a little bit quicker on these, but that contact was horrendous. 113, down about 2. That's kind of a in-betweener. I guess we'll go 3/4 pitching wedge. That seems to be like the only club. Like the pitching wedge and the approach wedge seems to be the only one that I can like relatively consistently take some distance off and go remotely close to what I want. If I'm trying to take off like 5 or 10 yards of like a 7-iron or an 8-iron, I just can't do it. I don't know why. Putting is half the game. I mean, I'm still putting. I'm just not reading the green. Like I still got to get my start line right, and you still got to get the distance right, as you've been seeing on these. That's a big enough struggle for me as it is. I mean, I get what you're saying. Obviously, if I was trying to like play against someone and put up a score, I wouldn't be doing this, and I don't do it for the actual videos. But it just for me, it's a little more laid back, easy going with the putting. which is for me tougher on the simulator anyways. Thinned it. Halfway decent distance. Way too far left. 36 feet. Like this one, for example, obviously it's not moving a ton. But 36-foot putt, no matter what, whether I'm aiming this or not, it still just comes down to like, all right, how hard do I need to hit this and how straight can I hit it? This is just like a big guess for me. Not quite, but it's another par. On to the back nine we go. 1 over through 9, 10th hole par 4, 3-8-2. Playing this seemingly relatively quick. We're 45 minutes in. I hit some balls first. Maybe we'll mess around and play like Moonwalk after or something. The only problem with these, like, I title it a certain thing, so if people happen to watch the replay and then I start like doing something else after, they're gonna be like, what the heck? This isn't even like you put in one course and you end up on 3 other courses after. But all right, this is another one pretty wide open. How far over does this? We'll go there. All right, let's try to actually hit something that resembles the middle of the club face. Bill, did you get a reminder for this stream, like the 30-minute warning? Because I accidentally, when I first scheduled it, I did it for 5 o'clock. I meant to do 5:30, so I was wondering if I changed the time, if it messed it up. You guessed it. Off the toe. I gotta stand a little bit closer, I guess. And it's getting worse. That didn't feel very quick. Went on 1.9. Goes to show, even on the ones that I'm not swinging that quick, I do really like this Sim 2 driver. It's the best driver I've ever hit. All right, 152 up 4. So we got 156. Honestly, it's again one of those in-betweens. Like I'm better off being shorter than longer. I can't get the 9 there, but the 8's too much club, so I don't know. I guess swing full and just choke down maybe an inch. Oh, you got the 30-minute notice. All right, cool. Not terrible. It was a tad thin, but that worked out. Maybe that's my go-to. I do have an easier time if I just choke down a little bit and swing full. Maybe I just need to do that and remember that instead of trying to like take the full club and swing it at like 75 or take a little bit off, like choke down and take a little bit off. That's where I get into issues. I just gotta, I guess, just choke down and swing full. Seems to be the recipe, at least for that one. All right, we got a good look here. Another good look for birdie. 13 feet playing 12. Little bit of a push. Ah! I even pushed it and it still missed on the left. I didn't put enough speed on it. That would have been fine if I just hit it a little bit firmer. Another par. How many of these have we had with decent birdie looks and we keep We keep getting pars, which obviously is no bloodshed, but I feel like I could be probably like 3 under at this point if I got half of those to drop. Don't love this tree here. 11th hole, par 5, 1 over through 10, 540. I'm going to grab another water during this flyover. Maybe I'll get crazy and grab 2 waters. What do you think about that, Bogeyman Bill? All right, well, I still don't love that tree, but at least with the draw, we're going to start it out to the right, so it should be fine. Squared up a little bit better. At least it wasn't way off the toe. If anything, I got a little bit closer and lined it up a little more off the heel. So that was a little bit heely, so the backspin kicked up a little bit, but 255 raw, 277, 101. Yikes. 264 left, up 10. All right, 3-wood time. I don't like that hill. Sponsored? Is sponsored by water? No. That's my my bottle cap reserve. These are great value. Walmart purified drinking water. Not sponsored. All right, 3-wood. We're not going to get it there, but run it up to hopefully have a wedge. Oh, chunked it. That's not a wedge. Stop. Ah. 48? 48 miles an hour on that club speed? Could be, I don't know. That was terrible. Unless that was the last shot. All right. I'm assuming they're colliders here. Ooh, there's not. Okay. Makes things a little bit easier. We got out of the rough, 100, up 12. We're going to go here. So we're at 112, and then 6% is going to be like another 7. So we're up towards like 120. Three-quarter pitch and wedge, I believe. Thinned it. Might work though. Sit. I think I had no spin on it. Hit down on it. Hit down on it. Birdie putt though. 26 feet. Playing 29. Not terrible. Didn't feel like a 1.2 pull. Maybe though. Another par. Sticking at 1 over. We've been... How many pars have we had now? We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. We went birdie and then 5 pars. Obviously, as soon as I say this, we're going to get like a triple. But 12th hole, par 4, 4, 5, 2, down 9. I've been kind of itching to do speed training again, but my body, I was almost combined back and body. My back and my body just aren't there. Toey. One-on-one. I don't know why. I keep looking at the club speed. I'm just getting more and more frustrated why I'm not swinging it quicker. Looks like Sheep Ranch. It is in fact Sheep Ranch, E-School, or Eagle School. You can see that top right. At least you should be able to. But yeah. All right, 186 out of the rough, down about 1.5 yards. So call it 184, 185, and then 10% is going to be 18, so it's probably 9, 10 yards. So we're up to like 195. I think 6 iron. A little bit toey again, but 184 should be on the green. Kick right. It's not a terrible shot. That's a brutal bounce. That's a brutal break right there. That was so close to being pretty good. "14 yards on an upslope." Out of the rough. Probably going to hit this just over 15, I think. It's going to launch pretty high and come down. We're at 15, and then the rough's going to be another yard, maybe. I chunked it. Go. Or sit. 17.9. I've said it before, but like that one I hit behind it again. That one, the score actually registered as I hit up on it because the club basically skips off the mat and drop kicks it. I think that's probably why some of those, like usually that one I would have chunked it, laid the turf in real life, and that one why I thought I probably needed it to go instead of sit. But it's pretty crazy how something like that, it feels like a chunk, and then the score is able to register it as I actually hit up on it because the club bounced up. Based on Joe Legowski's video, it seemed like the score did a pretty good job on the club data. All right, 15 feet. Come on. There we go. 0-0 HLA. I like that. That was a big par save to stay 1 over. 13th hole, par 5. We need a birdie here. 5-2-4. These stupid little overhanging trees. I must say, though, I am a fan of these big, wide open fairways on some of these holes. From downtown. Finally made one. I feel like I was saying it. Like, look at this scorecard. I almost jinxed myself, but I've had a lot of birdie looks, and we got one to drop on 6, but now that's 6 pars in a row. We had bogey on 1, 3 pars in a row, then a bogey, birdie. Now 6 pars. I feel like I'm not doing anything spectacular, but I don't feel like I'm playing terrible. This feels like a couple of those putts, if I got to drop, I would have been like 2 under at this point, maybe even more. But I'll try to get one back here. Ooh, square missed it. Read it as dead straight. 153, 249. I'm really hoping once the warmer weather starts coming more consistently that I don't start cracking balls like once every time I come out here. I want a 4.3 on that one. All right, 249. Let's hit the 3-wood of my life here. Well, actually, not really, but let's just hit a good 3-wood. I hit one 250 the other day on course. I think technically it was like 248, but I hit a big. It was like one of the best executed miracle shots I've ever hit. I snap hooked one OB. It was a par 5. I snap hooked one OB out of bounds off the tee. So then I dropped from 250 along the edge, and there was a like sizable tree in front of me that was pretty. It wasn't like super tall, but it was kind of wide. So I aimed out way to the right, and I said, all right, I'm just gonna run this 3-wood up there and try to play a big hook into it, and hit it perfect, and it rolled up right onto the green they were on there. All right. Just keep doing it. Toe chunk. I catch it heavy, shuts down the face, off the toe, short and left. Now we're going to battle to save par. We're hitting 3, so that's something. But we've got 69 out of the deep rough, so that's 20%, and it's up like 2.5. So we're at like 71, 72, and then 20% is going to be, was that 14 yards? Is that right? So we're at like 85-ish, right? 10% would be 7. You double it, 14. $86. That came out funky, but another good look for Bird. Come on, let's get back to even here. This is very much so makeable. 8 feet, dead straight. I hammered it, hit the cup. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. Back to even. Here we go. No, that was 3 wood. I don't hit driver off the deck. What's up, Black Cloud? I was just talking trash about you. I was saying how you were complaining the other day. How come I don't play courses anymore? And then you weren't showing up when I'm playing a course. But you made it. You're here. We're playing Sheep Ranch, part of the 3 to T. Bogeyman Bill pointed out I got some I got some courses to make up on, but we're doing it. We're back to even too. I'm not hitting it. I guess I don't know. I'm not hitting it great, but I'm not playing terrible score-wise. But 14th hole, 397. Playing the furthest back tees, and we're doing like the course recommended settings. But I mean, holes like this, if you don't hit the fairway here, you got issues. I just wish, I'm assuming from your end, this is probably a lot more enjoyable to watch on like the landscape mode. I know Bogeyman Bill usually does like a computer or a TV, and then you chat on your phone or whatever. And like for me, putting it out, like this would be more watchable if someone like caught the replay, because it's actually like an actual video, more like watchable versus those vertical ones. But I just wish that YouTube would push these regular streams as much as they do, or at least sometimes, not as much as late. But wish they would push these regular streams as much as the vertical ones, because to me, this is a better viewing experience. And like even if I go and watch this back, it looks better being on the landscape. But I digress. Another tree in the way. Toe ball. Don't miss the fairway as soon as I said that. Sit. Well, we got issues. That felt quicker. What I swing that at? 106.3, 155. All right, 129 out of the rough. It's going to come out left. We're on a downslope. I think I can get pitch and wedge there if I hit it decent. And the pin's in the front. So we'll go here. 10% is going to be 13. So like 7. So we're at like 136. I got to hit it pretty good. Could probably go. And we're going to go choke down 9. With the pin being so close to the front, I'd rather be on the green and putting and a little bit long. That pitch and wedge, I would have to hit it like pretty good, pretty perfect to get like 136 out of it. So we're going to choke down on the 9. Or just toe chunk it left again. $18 yards. It's going to come out right, so I can play this over there to the left. We're on a downslope, so this is going to run a little bit. 18 up about 2.5. I'm probably going to try to hit this about 16, 17. Or 27. Come on. What am I doing? C-Drum's killing me with these wedge pointers. My distance control is just horrendous, trying to stay down and through it and kind of compress it a little bit more and kind of clip it. They just fly way too much. Definitely didn't have a problem getting around the tree. That was a massive hook. All right, 34. What is this for? Oh, this is for par? Uh-oh. Well, I think our par train may be coming to an end here. 35 feet. It's way too hard. For bogey. Well, all good things come to an end. Back over, or back up to 1 over, I should say. That was a good string of pars there. And we even capped it off with some birdies. So we went birdie, 6 pars in a row, birdie, and then bogey. 4 holes left. We're 1 over. We do still have 18's a par 5. We could get it back. 1 over through 14, 15th hole par 4, 305. This course is pretty cool. Oh, so low. Draw more. Draw. Draw. Yikes. .63 up a yard out of the deep rough. And we're on a downslope. Um, 20% is going to be another 12. So we're up towards like 75, 76. I chunked it. Wheels are coming off. Way too much. Like, I feel like I'm swinging easy at those too, and they just come off so much hotter and lower. They have more spin on them, but I just can't control those distances. Now we've got a super long par putt. Thanks a lot, Black Cloud. As soon as you come in here, I start playing like crap. .36 up 13, so we're at 49. Not even close. Double. Just like that, 3 over. That was not the birdie we were looking for. 16th hole, par 3, 140. Down about 2.5. Where's the pin? All right, pin's in the front. We're going choke down 9 again. Thinned it. Get going. It's makeable. 15 feet for birdie. Ugh. Ugh. Wow, look at this hole. 3 over through 16, 17th hole par 4, 412, up 7. Ace to get it back? Yeah, right. I don't seem to have quite the luck of the golf gods as you do. We've got another one of these wispy trees. That's gonna be right in my start line if I hit a draw. I don't know if trying to go left or right is better here, but I'm gonna have to aim. It's like right over it. Maybe trouble, but see if we can get it launched. I have been launching these pretty high. See if we get it launched high enough, quick enough. Not if I catch it low on the face, though. Super low. All right, 156. This should be a good 8 iron if I can make some contact. I feel like I haven't hit a shot inside the inner circle on any of these rounds in forever. Toe chunk left. .30 feet playing 24. That's going to be short. Par, though. All right. Par 5, we can maybe get one back here. 3 over through 17, 18th hole par 5, 476. Best drive of the day right now. Where the heck am I aimed? Not the best drive of the day. Man, I swung that at 106. I only got 149 out of that. That was so low on the face. That launched at 11.9. I've been seeing some launch upwards of like 15, 16, 17, 18 as of late. That thing was so low on the face, and the backspin kicked way up. 2,600 on the backspin. I like being 18, 19. Two back, why not? Just smooth when it's open. I mean, it was just a terrible shot, but I'm in the fairway, so 227, up 6. I guess we try to get it there. We try to fly it there with the 3-wood. If I hit it too good, this is going to have to sit. But maybe we'll get lucky. Or more than likely, I'll probably just toe chunk it once again, but or toe thin it. Go! Now sit. All right, for eagle, we could get 2 back here. I've hit longer. 19 feet playing 24. Come on, eagle for eagle school. I didn't hit it enough, I don't think. Birdie though, but that even wasn't that bad of a putt. That was a 0.1 HLA. I just did not hit it. All right, from Sheep Ranch in Bandon, Oregon, I believe it was. This is part of the Bandon Dunes type of courses. Course designed by T-Squared. We ended up with 2 over 74. Not too bad. Honestly, it wasn't even that bad. Like, I hit some pretty poor shots, but I was able to escape. Score-wise, it wasn't too bad. I don't think I hit a single good drive. Hit some pretty horrendous 3-woods. But we had a good stretch there. Like, from hole 6 to 13, that wasn't too bad. As soon as Black Cloud came in on, like, the 14th hole, we started to fall apart. But not that smooth, almost bunt. 227 iron. Would be wild ball. Good look. Yeah, I mean, I didn't hit that 3-wood great, but it worked out. Yeah, I mean, we had a good stretch there. Like I said, we had 2 birdies in between 6 pars in a row, and then 2 pars to finish it off in a birdie. Take a look at the stats. 290 longest drive, average drive 269, 151 average ball speed, 154 was the best. 94 feet of total putting, 11 pars, 3 birdies, 3 bogeys, 1 double, 33 putts, about an hour on the gameplay. We hit a lot of greens, and we hit like that. Those aren't bad stats. That's what I was saying. Like, I didn't feel like I played that terrible. Like 13 out of 18 for 72% greens in regulation. That's not too bad. And same thing with 10 out of 14 fairways. Granted, a lot of the fairways were pretty open, but all right. 3 to T live stream in the books. I'm kind of torn. What time is it? 7 o'clock. Should probably call it quits. I kind of feel like playing more. I don't know. I feel like 18. If I played another full 18, I'd probably get kind of a nice round funny guy. I feel like 18. One, it would put me out towards like 8 o'clock, which is kind of late. And I feel like I would probably start losing steam like I was at the end there and start getting frustrated. So I don't know if I want to play 18, but I guess we could do. You guys want to see a quick moonwalk? Let's see. If I hit this 8 iron over 160, we'll play moonwalk. I guess we're playing moonwalk. 157 carry. A little bit left, but that's going to be like 165. 165 on the dot. 165.1. All right. You guys want to see moonwalk or what? Yeah, I know. I just need a few of those putts to fall. We had a decent amount. I feel like at least half of those holes we had birdie looks, and there was a couple that we saved. We knocked them in. We rolled some putts. I feel like the only putts that I made were to save par, which were pretty good. But I mean, 2 over for that course is not too bad from the furthest back tees. Obviously, I had the putting assist on, but I just feel like I was saying during the round, like you said, if I had a couple putts fall for those birdie putts, and some of them weren't even that tough, I just either pushed it, pulled it. Most of them I left short. Some of them I put long. I feel like we could have easily been like even par, if not like a couple under. But let's do a quick moonwalk round, then we'll call it quits. I am gonna have to mute. We're not doing Seadrum's stupid course altitude. We'll turn the wind off. We're going global. Soft greens, normal fairways. We'll leave the 9 stimps. Play the whites. 5-foot gimme circle. Thursday pins. Putting assist. Turn the sound off before I forget. Force realistic, not that makes a difference. All right, I'm gonna hit the bathroom quick while this loads. All right, we're back. You've seen this course enough, so I'm not even gonna do the flyovers. We're not doing the crazy altitude here. So playing it straight up with my 300 feet of altitude. 123 down 8. Thinned it. Go. Come on, just give me a hole in one. Figures. Can't even get one on the funnel hole. Easy birdie, though. All right, 115, down 8. 100-yard approach wedge shot. Thereabouts. I gotta order some more of these black tees. I feel like I'm always searching. Not that I need them here, but I'm always searching for these same 3. They always get stuck under here, and I'm chasing them. I know Black Cloud, I should get the K2s, but I really like these tees. Just the fact that they get stuck under the net, and if I had like 10 of them, it wouldn't be an issue. Should be decent. Can we get 2 birdies in a row? What are the stimps were 9, I think. Yeah. Yikes. Par though. 1 under through 2. All right, let's putt it. Last time I hit a wedge, a strong putt seems like the play here. If you guys scan this QR code, go over to graybarngolf.com if you want to scan it. Well, that went nowhere. I hit that kind of hard, too. "17 feet playing 13. All right, we'll take that. 2 under. I guess I can put my driver and my 3-wood and 4 hybrid away. Stop clanging them around. $145 down 12. What is that? 135, 133. Should be decently struck pitching wedge. Or a thin to win or thin to lose. Go. Thin to lose. Little gunfight going on back there. 18 out of the semi-rough soft greens. I just feel like I can control distance so much better. I know I don't get as much spin on it, and I don't hit down on it as much, but I can control, if I pick it clean, I can control the distance so much better instead of like trying to trap it and hit down on it like Cedron was telling me to do. All right, 91. That's left. And it's too much. Sit. It's probably too firm. Sticking at 200 though. 150 down 14, 136. I gotta get rid of this overdraw. Way too hard. Come on. Back to 1 under. Love the club speed. Yeah, did you see those Rockstar Golf? Guy's a wizard. He put together a free software program. So I'm running the Garmin R10 right now with the club speed. It's pretty cool. All right, 79. Up about 4. There's been some wonky ones, Flying Fat Kid. There's been some wonky reads on the club speed, but for the most part, they're pretty good. Well, that's one way to play it. Kind of surprised that faded. I tried to open my stance a little bit and open up the club. All right, 11 feet, playing 9. Hey, we made a putt. Tweet, tweet. Has there been any putts that it registers? I can't imagine it would. 153, up about 2. Go 8 iron. Just keep pulling up on it. Terrible. Also not very good. $14 feet. May need to align the square again. I feel like I'm aiming right, and even that had it as a pull 1.2. I feel like I'm aiming right. Wonder if a PRGR monitor will work if the Garmin isn't available. Much cheaper too. It'll work. The only problem is like for someone like me doing like the stream, like if I had the PRGR, I was looking at getting one of those just until Square gets their act together and adds club head speed. But they're still like the PRGR is the name brand one. Those are still kind of expensive. Even like the knockoff ones are still like 150 bucks. I definitely wouldn't recommend buying the Garmin just for the club head speed, but it would work the same. But the only problem is it would be like just the unit either wherever you put it, behind you or like in front of you, and I would be able to see what it is, but you guys wouldn't be able to see what it is unless I had like a separate camera shooting on it. It's gonna work, but again, just pulled up on it and thin. May need to hit some shots on the range after. Brutal. Somehow we're still one under. Back nine, 10th hole, 63 down 9. It's playing 54. All right, let's try the C drum 60 degree. I chunked it. I didn't hit it. All right, did. Man, my feel is just in the pooper. 78 yards. Sit. I'm already getting frustrated how I'm hitting these. Good thing I didn't play an actual course. I feel though sometimes on the actual course I actually kind of focus on the shot. This one kind of it ends up being a little more laid back and kind of mindless. You kind of just hit the shots. Putter is not my friend tonight. 12th hole, par 3, 88 up 8. 192 down 13. Oh boy. 179. Get down there. We're just all over the place with these HLAs. $120. Oh, wrong club. All right, that one, I chunked it, but at least I stayed down. Every other shot I've been hitting thin. Thinned it. Off the pin. Finally. Here's MJ. You guys ready? 131. Just can't get an inner circle to save my life. That was struck a little bit better too. 15 feet. And of course we lip out. Last couple I've been keeping my head down and kind of watching the ball roll with my right eye. Seems to help a little bit. 84. Oh, that's gonna sit. That was my 100-yard shot, not my 84-yard shot. Oh, look at that. Get inside the inner circle. Nope. 2 holes left. I gotta hit some on the range till I feel better about my life. I still don't know why Seadrum put me on this. You guys see this sign? Alpha Beta Bros, Hosel Rocket Golf, and Greg McDonald. All right, 112, down 5. Should be able to get approach wedge there. Still no inner circle. That's a good shot, too. These 5-foot gimme circles are just so tiny. Come on. What am I doing? How do I miss that bad from 6 feet? $80 yards. $78, but it's fading slightly instead of drawing. That was a good distance. All right, 1 under. Clean back 9. 3 birdies on the front, 2 bogeys. And then we strung together 10 pars in a row. All right, let's hit a couple. We shot 53 over the stats. 12 out of 18. Just hit a few on the range so I don't go inside feeling like I was thinning everything. Put the good balls back in the box. Beat up some more on these already beat up ones. It's a little bit better, 5.3 down. I want to be in that neighborhood of about 6. Oh. Starting to despise this 9-iron. Overdone left, but that's better. 147. Go figure, I keep my head down. All right, at this point, we're already tired. I want to see if I can swing something closer to 110 with the old big stick. One 105. Man, these are going off the planet right. 155.8. 104.5. 55 ball speed, 105.8. Does GSPro provide a heat map of where all your shots go? You're talking like dispersion grouping? I don't think so. They have a heat map on the greens, like telling you like the high spots and the low spots. But like if you're asking like TrackMan how they do like the grouping, not that I'm aware of. Like you can pull up. I think the most that you can do as far as the range, you can pull up all your shots and you can export this, so you have like a spreadsheet. But I'm not aware of anything to where like it draws a circle around like your grouping of your shots. I don't believe they have that. That felt quicker. 107. One hundred three. I don't know if we're gonna hit 110. On 55.6, 265. 101.9. That's another one of those. I don't think that's right. Because, like, you divide those, the ball speed by the club speed on that, and, like, that was hit halfway decent, but I think that puts me over a 1.5 smash, which is, like, near impossible to do. Because, like, 100 puts you at 150. 155.6 divided by 101.9. Yeah, that puts me at a 1526, almost a 153. Well, 3.7. Well, 3.8. One hundred four. I mean, 110. That would put me at what? 165, which I haven't done yet. So 157.1. 107. Super low in the face. 106.6 though. Trying to load up more on my backswing. 105. Contact's not the best, but being how tired I am, we're still kind of cruising around 155. Felt quicker. 107.5. You gotta be more patient at the top. Now it felt slower, but it was quicker. 108.6. One 58.6, 105. That was slower. 101. Well, .102. That was hit halfway decent too. 156.5, 264, 279. .102. Well, we tried. What was the best we got? It was like 108. That's the contact we're looking for. Just really got to have the weight further forward and really hit down. Yeah, I think it was 108.5. I think that's what I get up to. I feel like, though, come out here when I'm fresh. Next speed training session, probably in like 2 or 3 days, maybe. All right, let's hit one pretty close to 100 on the dot. Call it a day. We'll call that one good. 99.8, 100.3. All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Shout out Boogeyman Bill, CD, Sammy or Sam J, Flying Fat Kid, Black Cloud, Eagle School. I think that's about it. Catch you guys on the next one. I really, unless something comes up, I mean, by the way these days have been going, there'll probably be something that pops up tomorrow and it'll force me to come out again. But I really want to take like at least a day, if not like 2 days off. So I'm thinking hopefully maybe tomorrow and possibly Friday off. I got to look at the weather. Maybe back out here on Saturday possibly. But I just got to give myself a couple days to let my lower back feel better. But appreciate you guys watching. We got a 3 to tee in. We got 18 holes in at Moonwalk, and then we hit some on the range that were a little bit better. So have a good night. Catch you guys on the next one. I think I'm going to do tomorrow my new alignment video, possibly. But stay tuned for those, and catch you guys on the next one. Take care, Boogeyman Bill.